Well, hello and welcome to the Luxury Hybrid channel. It's that time of year where Sephora hosts their holiday savings event. If you were a Rouge member, then you would have started shopping on the 30th of October. If you're a VIB member, you started shopping on the 3rd. And if you're an insider, then you started on the 5th of November. So everyone can shop all the way up until the 9th of November. In case you haven't started shopping, you still have a few days left to partake. I have a lot to share with you, some new skincare products, some old skincare products, replenishments, and just a couple of other goodies that I'd like to share. During this sale, there was no need for me to replenish on my SK2 cleansing oil because although I finished this bottle, I still have half of this bottle and I still have another full bottle in the closet ready to go. I love to use a facial oil because it helps to remove makeup from the day. It takes it off a lot easier, and then I go in for a second wash. Now, I do the dual cleanse method. So the dual cleanse method is considered using a cleansing oil and then going in with a regular face wash, but you don't have to use that much of either, so don't overdo it or you're wasting your product. The Drunk Elephant Bestie No. 9 Jelly Cleanser. This is an amazing product. What really made me fall in love with this product was the fact that my skin did not feel stripped after I washed my face, and that's very, very important. Don't be fooled that even though you have oily skin that you need to strip your face completely of oils. It's very harmful for your skin. I got this in a sample probably no larger than an envelope like this, and I was able to get 3 washes out of it because you don't have to use more than a dime size. Lather it up in your hands, then wash your face over with it. You just feel everything slip right off your face. I next picked up the Dermalogica Daily Exfoliant. This is a gentle rice-based powder exfoliant that brightens and helps to smooth your skin's texture. And during the winter months, when it's really cold outside and there's not much humidity in the air, I tend to get a lot of texture around my enlarged pores by my nose. So this is going to be very helpful. I only like to use this in the nighttime, however, because I feel as though it helps to prepare my skin for the treatments that I'm about to use. I've talked about this next product in the past. It's no secret. It's another replenishment. It is the SK2 Patera Essence. As I mentioned in the past, in case you haven't noticed, I'll link one of the videos up here. This is excellent to use before you start your skincare. I would use this in place of a toner, to be quite honest. As far as eye care goes, I'm using 2 products. I'm using the Dennis Gross Ferulic and Retinol Triple Eye Treatment. Then I'm also using the Drunk Elephant C-Tango Vitamin C Eye Cream. I start off with the serum first because this is meant to be used all over your eye. That's underneath, outer corners, and also your eyelids. It helps with firming and lightening dark circles and also to smooth the appearance of wrinkles. And then just to help reinforce the eye treatment, this uses 5 forms of vitamin C and 8 peptides in total, allowing for a nice, rich, full, creamy application. It allows for plumpness, and then you'll also see that it helps with lightening with dark circles as well. Then for my face. So in the past, I have ordered the Dr. Dennis Gross Universal Daily Pads. It's the Alpha Beta Hydroxy Pads. I did notice that they worked. The only problem was that it has been brought to my attention that they use in their second ingredient, alcohol denat. And that's a very intense alcohol. And what that actually does to your skin is it rips through the barrier of your skin and it destroys the skin's natural microbiomes that are there to protect us. So the reason that they're using this is because it helps to allow for the beta hydroxy to go deeper into your skin. The only problem is that there has to be a better segue. This is not a healthy alcohol. A healthier alcohol would be something that's a fatty alcohol. For example, cetyl alcohol. If that had been the second ingredient, I probably would have felt more comfortable. The Dr. Dennis Alpha Beta Pore Perfecting and Refining Serum is a much better alternative. It's a silicone-free pore treatment that tackles existing pores and helps prevent new blackheads from forming. The formulation is a lightweight liquid, and it uses salicylic acid to help fight pore blockage. It also helps by filling in the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. This is a tinted sunscreen. It's a physical sunscreen that blocks UVA and UVB sun rays. It also helps to protect against blue light from all of your devices, which also attribute to aging. This is a tinted SPF. If you want to go for those no makeup days, it's a lot easier. Now finally, so we can apply our makeup, My favorite concealer that I've been using for the longest time, probably a year, is the Tarte Creaseless. I know that Tarte Shape Tape is very popular, but this truly has been creaseless, and a little bit goes a long way. I only use concealer, honestly, on the inner corners of my eyes and the outer corners, and just maybe one dot at the bottom. Using a beauty blender, I dab all along until the coverage looks nearly flawless. Speaking of beauty blender, it's going to be a while before I have to replenish anything, but if you're someone that goes through your foundations and your beauty blenders, then I highly recommend that you pick up their sponge applicating set. It comes with a total of 3 sponges and then also a cleansing soap. What I like to use instead of water is the Caudalie Grape water. It's a 100% organic formula, and it's suitable for even the most sensitive skin. It's even noted that this could be used as a toner after cleansing, so there are multiple ways that you can use this. I much prefer using the grape water with the beauty blender so that my skin can still benefit while I'm applying my makeup. And speaking of makeup, I used to use BareMinerals a long time ago, and I really loved it. I'm still waiting for my 24-hour wear foundation to come in the mail. And the reason I'm using this type of foundation is because sometimes if you're dressing to go out for the dinners that we are allowed to still go out for, you have to wear your mask before you can sit down at your table. And I don't want to run the risk of ruining all the work that I put into myself. So that's why I've chosen that. But what I like to do lately is, instead of using a regular setting powder, I like going over my foundation with the BareMinerals Original Loose Powder. It adds sort of this pearlescent glow that looks like it's coming from the inside out. And so I picked up another one in medium tan. Now, when I was a vegetarian, that's another story for another time, I had the best skin, and when I was going over my complexion, and rather than using a foundation, I was using the BareMinerals powder, and it just made me look flawless. So I'm trying to work back to that, taking these extra skincare steps, hoping to see some major results, because Maskne is a thing, and I need to wear a mask for work, so it is a thing. I almost decided to forego the Hourglass Ambient set. I did not pick up the 6-piece because I still have a 6-piece from 2016. Now I have hit in pan on most of the colors in the palette, but I couldn't resist when I saw this being reviewed. This is the quad set, and this mauve blush tone down here is what attracted me to this the most. I watched this being reviewed by Wayne Goss, and he reminded me how finely milled these powders are, and they just go on like an absolute dream.
6.5 hours later.
This set right here is an absolute lifesaver for your hair. I highly recommend. Now, in the last video where I did my haul, I showed how the number 6, I said that I never get through the bottle, and I end up giving them away. But this makes also a great deep conditioner. So after you've washed your hair, put this in your hair while you're finishing your shower. Let it sit on top of your head. When you rinse it out, go in with the regular conditioner. And then when you blow out your hair, oh my goodness. I mean, this company is also vegan and cruelty free. I get amazing results on my hair. The last value set I picked up is the Sephora brush set. I definitely will leave everything linked down below so that you know what I'm talking about. In this particular brush set, everything is listed as cruelty free, so that made me very happy. It was time for me to update my brushes. I've washed them to death and back. There is no more resuscitation left in them. So I picked up this amazing value set that comes in a travel case, which makes it very easy for you to take your brushes on the go. The Shiseido cotton pads really are such a dream to use however you use them. If you're using them to put on your facial treatments, they're a godsend. If you really want to save your money, you can always take these and cut them in half, because you can see how thick just one pad is. So if you cut them in half, you probably can get double use out of them. I almost forgot is this makeup eraser set. Now, the original comes in the pink packaging that actually looks like an old school eraser. The reason I chose this was because I noticed when I was standing online that it comes with a free scrunchie. So I have already used this. Another good thing about this is that this pouch is reusable for whatever you want to reuse it for. And it's also cute. So the design on here, what is this? Oh, a bunch of cacti, right? That's plural for cactus, cacti. And here is the really cute little velvety scrunchie. I put my hair in a bun and I just bloop, plop this on top, keeps all my hair back. I don't even have to double this up. Just one, just like that. One of the last sets that I picked up happens to be this Pat McGrath lippy set. Ever since I gave Rami her lippy set, I bought her one for her birthday, or was it for Christmas? I forget. And I thought to myself, I have to treat myself to one of these because Pat McGrath makes amazing cosmetics. This is the Flesh 5 Astral Lip Trio. Shocker that I would pick up a Flesh. But this is how it looks. So you get a lip liner, you get a matte lipstick, which is very useful during these times with having to wear a mask. And then when you get to your destination, if you want to add a little va-va-voom, here is, in fact, I wanted to try it on for you to show you how it looks. These are my lips right now. I'm only going to put this amount just right in the center. I don't know if that makes a lot of difference. Hold on. Well, it adds a beautiful shine, that's for sure. If you've made it this far into the video, I graciously thank you by hosting a giveaway. I picked up a second set so that I can show my appreciation. All you have to do is leave in the comments down below, do you have a favorite Pat McGrath makeup? Do you use any of the products that I showed you? And if you do, leave it in the comments below. Please be subscribed to this channel and also give this video a thumbs up. There were probably just this much juice left inside the bottles, and it prompted me to buy them again because it brought me back to a more nostalgic time, a happier time, and I just wanted to remember that smell. So I'm going to start off with this.